Any idea regarding what organization is? Sorry, making what? Okay, anything better? Like any addition that you want to do in it? Like the first thing which comes up to my mind, an organization are people. Don't you think? Okay. So first of all, we're going to write what the organization means. Organization means the group of people working for the same objective, working for the same objective in their own boundaries. Good? Understood? Very good. All right, kids. Other than this, there are different departments, okay? There are different functions and departments which makes an organizational structure of a business, okay? So organization structure includes different departments, so we can write like this. That the organization structure have different departments. Departments are also known as the functions, or you can say functions. Okay, कौन से departments और functions होते हैं एक organization के अंदर? There can be, I'm writing the example, there can be finance department, there can be marketing department, there can be operations department, there can be HR department. Do you know what HR is now? What is HR? We've just started it. What is HR? We've just started the chapter, kids. Human resource. How can you forget that? That's the chapter you people gave the test on Friday.
I only remember like the abbreviation.
Yeah, so HR is the abbreviation which is used for human resource, okay? Okay. Now there is something in the departments which we call levels, right? Which is known as levels of management, and that can also be referred as level of hierarchy. What is it? Level of,
like the status.
yes, the stages in the management or hierarchy, yes. Okay, what is hierarchy?
It's like the states.
It refers to managers.
Like that?
Yeah. It refers to managers, supervisors, and other employees. who are given a responsibility at their own level. Okay, Ji, did you get this? So, for example, the example of the hierarchy in the school could be that there is the principal, then there is the coordinator, then there is the coordinator assistant, and then we have teachers, and there are teacher assistants. Okay, so that can be different levels of management. Any issues, anything that people did not understand. So the basically the organization in which the hierarchy level or the management level is being followed, that structure is known as hierarchical structure. What is it called? Hierarchical structure. Hierarchical structure. So, what is hierarchical structure? Is one with different levels of authority. An organization structure with different levels of authority. That is known as hierarchical structure. Any problem? And then we have an organizational structure. That what is an organization structure? Okay. Organization structure is basically a diagram. So you should write it's a diagram. That describes each department and its hierarchy. Clear? Okay. So, okay, sorry, that's not organization structure, that's organization chart. I'm sorry. Organization structure we have talked about before, right? Like, for example, we have managers, then we have supervisors, and the supervisors have worker one, worker two, or worker three. That's a kind of an organization structure that you can do. Okay, so that's basically organization chart. Did you get this? Any problems? Okay, so starting with the first level, the uppermost level, that is known as directors. Do you people know who are directors? Who are directors? Yeah.
Not make all the decisions, but like direct like what people do.
That is the highest most level, you know. That is basically the highest most level in an organization. So you can write it over a senior manager who leads the particular division or department. Is called a director. Okay. Did you get this, kids? Any issues? Anything that you did not understand till now? Okay. Now I'm moving towards something which might be new for you guys, and that is known as chain of command. What is it? So what is chain of command? Write the definition. That is the way or the path through which the authority and instructions travel from top to bottom. G, clear है यहाँ तक? Did you get this? Like for example, the director, he gives orders to the supervisor. Supervisor is not the one who has to do the work by himself. He gives the order to the workers, and workers are the people who are required to do the work according to what the director has said. Did you get this? The next thing is span of control. What is the next thing?
Span of
Okay, what is span of control?
like the overview of like who's controlling what.
That is basically how many people are working under you. The number of subordinates working under a manager or a senior. Any issues? Anything that the people do not understand? So there are two types of chain of command. Okay. So let me just write this. If we move to the chain of command, they are of two types. Okay. One in which there is tall hierarchy, and it has a long chain of command. Okay. Let me give you an example. Okay. Like for example, that's person A. He has under him a person B or C. Like there are two people under him. One is the B, another is C. And then under B, we have two people. We have D, and there is another person E working here. Here we have F, and there is G working here. Did you get this? Okay, did you get this? So this type of structure is getting tall, and then the D, he has two more. Like for example, we have H and I working under him, and E, he has two other, like J, and there is a K working under him. Did you get that? This is known as the long chain of command. Did you get that? Yeah, you can. You can. So easy to remember, isn't it? But first, please concentrate and try to grasp the idea and the concept. Then I'll give you the time to write. Okay. Then after the tall, we have flat hierarchical structure as well. And in this, like for example, if A makes a decision and he passes an order, so it have to get passed through B, then D, then it will reach H, right? So that's quite a long way. Do you think? Right? It is, isn't it? Isn't it, kids? Right? But in the flat hierarchy structure, we have short chain of command. And by the name, you can say it's flat. Like, let me explain it to you. Like, for example, you have you A, and then you have a lot of people under him. You know, like he has a B, C, D, E, and then F. Okay, so like it's like this, and then there is a B, and he has like one, two, three, and he has like five or six people under him. You know, so you can say G, H, I, J, and K are under him. Did you get that? So that's basically flat. If, for example, this K guy wants an instruction or the instruction comes over from A, so it reaches directly from B to him. But here it's B to D to H to I. Did you get that? Yeah, now you can note it down. I'll give you the time to note that. Do you find this topic interesting? It is, right? Do let me know when you're done. Done? Both of you? Okay. So let me talk about, like, first of all, the advantages of flat, like short chain of command. What can be the advantages of that?
Uh, it's easier to communicate.
Yes. How?
Cause like then you know like speak. Yeah, awesome.
Like how is it easier?
It's like less people.
Like the message travels fast, right? It's quicker. So yes, communication is quicker. All right. Okay, so top management will have more control, right? Because there are few people. Good. Okay. There is wide span of control.
Oh, yeah.
So every manager has more subordinates. So they can be more challenging work, so they will be motivated.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Decision making is quicker. As there are less hierarchy levels. Clear? Okay. Now talk about the advantages of long chain of command and tall. Or long organization structure. Yeah.
It's like it's like the business is like more organized due to like the hierarchy standards.
Marriages has less pressure and they have lower people to control, Marriages do not have many people to control. Fewer number of subordinates to control. If you can see here, A only has B and C. B only has D and E. You do not like every manager or an assistant manager has like lower people under them, More opportunities of promotion.
How is there like more opportunities?
Okay. Look at the two structures. You have just asked us how are the okay. We have to promote B. There's C, D, E, and F. There are a lot of people. But here there are just two people, B and C, who need to get promoted.
Oh,
There are less people, more opportunities, less competition. So you can write it over due to less competition between employees, due to lower employees, due to few employees under one manager. Anything else that you can think of? Like in the thought structure, in the long chain of command, what can be the other?
Like uh, it's easier for decision making in one department.
Hmm?
It's fewer people. It's fewer people with like more like quick decision making in one department.
But the decision making in the process, as with their tall structure, the decision making is basically slow. Decision making is generally slow, so that can be the disadvantage of this. Can you think of any other advantage?
Uh, uh,
As there are more managers, if you can see like their workers, as there are more managers, there is a manager B and E, and then above him the manager B and C, and then there is a director. So I will be having less pressure on him because there are more managers to take pressure, right?
also less
So
time.
workers will be having less pressure that there are more managers. ठीक हो गया बेटा? Now let's talk about the disadvantages of short chain of command first.
Is that like does the manager have like less control of what's going on?
But in a short chain of command, there is one person who is supervising a lot of them. So, what can be the disadvantages of the wide span of control when there are a lot of people? More people to supervise. So, if there is a wide span of control, there is only one person. So, there is less control over everybody. So, people need to be trained. Did you get this? Okay. Yes. So some people require more supervision. What do you think? Everyone is not self-sufficient. So some people require close supervision. If they are not closely supervised, there can be problems. Which is not possible in wide span of control.
Maybe the disadvantages of
Any issues, anything that the people did not understand?
No.
And the class signing off.
What are the disadvantages of the hierarchy?
Sorry?
What are the hierarchy?
I did not get this.
What are the disadvantages of the hierarchy?
No, we are not supposed to. Okay? We are not supposed to. Okay, kids, you people have to rewrite the question that we have done previously, okay?